Why do I recommend tapping? Here's what I found. As I am going through growth and developing as a person, moving through blocks, releasing emotional limiting beliefs, things of that nature, I will feel feelings of fear, anxiety, and overwhelm that literally take over my whole body. Now I'm a psychic and a clairsentient, so I'm a big feeling kind of person. I'm extreme on the feeling end of things. And it's also such that when I do the different tapping motions, I feel relief very quickly. One of the reasons more and more it's becoming a part of my daily practice, and I do it with my kids. I encourage my husband to do it. Sometimes I do it with clients. You've maybe seen a few other videos where I do it. It's free. It takes very little time, and it's very hard for any single person to be operating at your best circumstances, your best mind, your best place in life if your nervous system is elevated, heightened, activated, triggered, fight or flight, all of those things. And there's so many events happening in the external world, in stressful lives, with the economy, whatever. Even scrolling on social media can elevate your stress levels. It's a really great idea to use tapping. The other thing that I really highly recommend it for, whenever I'm having moments where I'm feeling a lot of either shame, self-judgment, or self-criticism, that's when I'm like, time to bring out the tapping. So I'm going to walk you through one that I've been doing recently and tap with you. Feel free to tap along with me and see if this helps you. They say to start with the hand, but I almost never remember to start with that. And so sorry, hand, that this point is getting left out. For me, I simply always remember to start at the top of my head because it's like I can work my way down. I don't know why I often forget to do the hand first. If you can remember to do the hand first, great. Talk to the hand, if you will. I'm going to tap on today, feeling overwhelmed with your next step. Even though you're feeling overwhelmed with your next step, you totally love and accept yourself. Woo-hoo-hoo, I'm feeling it in my body, like I said. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm saying I want you to say I when you say it, or I'm going to alternate so that you can hear me saying you and feel it for you. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed about my next step, I totally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed about my next step, I totally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling the pressure that I should have done things differently and I should have done them by now, I totally love and accept myself. Even though you may feel the pressure, the anxiety, that to me it's like a shortness of breath feeling of you're running out of time, you totally love and accept yourself. Even though you feel like you're running out of time, you totally love and accept yourself. Even though you're overwhelmed and you feel like you're running out of time, you totally love and accept yourself. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed and like I'm running out of time, I totally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed for lack of time, I totally love and accept myself. Now, after I finish with the video, I'm going to go through the tapping again one more time myself so that I can do it all and say it all, even though with the I words, not you. I was doing some of that so you could hear it. Also, I'm noticing that even though I'm doing the tapping and stating what is a fact, when I say the phrase running out of time, I literally feel my blood pressure rise and I feel like it's creating more stress rather than alleviating it. I'm not going to use that phrase for me. One of the things I love about EFT tapping is you're acknowledging a situation. So it's like you're bringing it out from the darkness into the light. You're stating it. So it's like it's not in here. It's external now. You can get objectivity about it. However, what I want to clarify today is if whatever you're trying to bring into the light, have objectivity about, is also something where you're like, oh, that's stressing me the F out, don't use that phrase. Find another phrase that's still what you feel is accurate or honest or bringing it into the light but that doesn't make you feel like you're constantly being triggered. I think for me, what goes hand in hand with this running out of time, which it's a mindset, okay? Like, I believe in divine timing. Ooh, I think I'm going to tap on that. I believe in divine timing. I believe in divine timing. I believe in divine timing. Everything is happening at exactly the time that it needs to. Everything is happening in its right time. I'm always in the right place and the right time. I'm always in the right place and the right time. I'm always in the right place and the right time. I always know what to do. Every step of the journey is my path. Every step of the journey is my path. Every part of my path I have compassion for and love. Every part of my path I accept, I love. Every part of my path has given me something. Every part of my path is valuable. There's no part of my path that I could have avoided. There's no part of it that I didn't need and that I can't benefit from. Whew, I'm feeling better now. I might still tap after I hang up with you. And I encourage you to go ahead and tap again, do the process with something that you feel is in alignment, in concert with what we've been talking about. So what is something where either you feel the judgment for yourself or the time pressure or the time scarcity or the overwhelm or just that elevated stress level? Tap on that. And the order is your hand. But like I said, I don't always remember that because for me, it's easiest to remember top of the head, in between the eyebrows. I didn't do it on this side. Beside the eye, below the eye, this little place right here. Don't know what that's called. Upper lip. I was just thinking, now this should be a joke. Upper limit problem, upper lip problem. I don't know what the joke is going to be yet, but it just came to me. So I'm going to work with this material and I'm going to write it down. If you feel like you have an idea for me, then let me know. And below the chin, I don't technically know if it's this groove here or right there, right above the groove. I feel like, is it really that specific? Who knows? I mean, a professional would know. I'm a professional something. I'm not a professional tapper, which actually also feels like it would sound oddly sexual. And then your tapping is just below, I think this is called your clavicle or your breastbone. Obviously, I never studied anatomy. And then you do right under the armpit. So like what I always picture is like kind of where the sleeve hole would be, like right at the top of where the sleeve is. Also, if you're going through a place in life where there's a lot of personal growth, spiritual growth, emotional, like shit in the fan or counseling or whatever, drinking lots of water, getting lots of rest. I've said this before, and it's something that is very easy to overlook because the things that are happening internally, we don't always think about how they're also affecting the body. It can be stressful. Like if you're feeling elevated blood pressure or high stress, there are stress hormones coursing through your body. And so when you're calming down, you're relaxing your body, you're calming your nervous system. It's really important to drink a lot of water, to do things that feel calming to you. And because I haven't mentioned it in a while, maybe you want to get my book. It's a really good one. People love it. It's very calming and very nourishing. Talk to the trees. Give yourself, if you don't have a regular self-care practice, then tell yourself, I'm going to start prioritizing 5 minutes a day to tap, maybe to meditate, or it could be creative visualization if you like that more than meditating, and doing something that's nourishing self-care. It could be reading a chapter out of Talk to the Trees. It could be just putting your feet up, staring out the window at the birds flying. Watch your toes wiggle, paint your toenails, stare at the clouds, stare at the stars. It really doesn't matter what you do. More what matters is you say, I'm going to take 5 minutes a day for myself. And then you might find you need a little bit more time, which is great. Even just 5 minutes a day of you tuning into yourself, getting quiet, getting reflective, and showing yourself that you matter and adding in a little 1 minute of tapping, your stress levels will go down and I know your life will improve.